Well, I guess my first question is, how'd you get started in the mascot business?
It goes way back. I'm a teacher in real life, and I've been teaching. This is my 16th year, and my first year, our school chorus would always go sing the national anthem down at the River Rats. And I'm like a big kid, and I play with the kids, and I thought it'd be cool if I dressed in the rat suit and
This was for the
mingled.
River Rats?
The River Rats
Okay.
when they were here, and so the PTA lady asked. And they were like, people want to skate and drive the Zamboni. No one wants to be why does he want to do it? Has he ever done it? They said, call us. So I called, and they said, have you ever done any mascot? And I said, well, I'm Santa Claus for Catholic Charities. They said, we need a Santa. Come down and do Santa. We'll see how you do. And then I went down. I did 3 games. And the very next game was the game after Christmas. They needed Rowdy. And then it just ballooned. I was Rowdy. And then the Diamond Dogs saw me, and they were like, you need to be our mascot. And then when the Cats came in, so it just kind of buffaloed from there.
So you said your son is Ribby. So
Yes.
how many kids do you have?
I just have one, so I'm a
Just one?
single dad.
Just your son?
Yeah. He's next door, so whenever you want him, I can get him.
Okay. What was it like, raising kids, being, a mascot and being Santa Claus? Like, how do you kind of deal with that as a parent?
It was kind of, we go to Disney every year, so the first couple of years when he was younger, he still believed kind of, and well, Daddy, they're not like you, you put on a head, and they were different. And then once he got into the business, so to speak, he
figured it out.
Yeah, he kind of would look at their costumes, wanted to know where they could see. I mean, he looked at it from a professional standpoint, which was pretty cool. So I think in one instance, I ruined the magic, but in another, I opened a whole other world that he's really into it.
Yeah. How do you? I know you're kind of really animated out there, but you can't really use your voice because you have this head on. How do you bring personality to something that can't speak?
You just have to. I tell people it's wearable alcohol, and even though people know it's me, they don't know it's me.
Yeah.
Because once I put the head on, nobody really knows. So most people, when they put on the suit, they become very robotic.
Yeah.
Whereas the suit is giving you a license to do all this and be
whatever.
crazy and be silly and just go up to people and dance with them, and it's not out of the ordinary. I couldn't just go up in street clothes and start, people take me away.
Yeah.
So you have to go that extra extreme and be very animated.
Hi.
This is my son, Mikey.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
play Ribby.
You're Ribby. How old are you?
I'm 11.
11.
It's my second year.
And I see you go to Colony. Are you in middle school? Yeah. Do you like what you do? Yeah. You fun. Do you hope to be southpaw someday? Maybe fill in your dad's shoes or
No,
Disney? You don't know the big leagues. Another kind of question I had is, how do you guys deal with it when it's so hot in these big costumes?
It's the humidity.
Yeah.
Heat bothers him. Heat doesn't bother me.
Not you? No.
You get to a point when it's just like a workout where you just get up a really good sweat.
Yeah.
And like he said, the humid days,
The problem
you
is
can't get air.
humidity. The most thing is humidity. Because mine, it's too big up in here. So when I do it, sometimes my legs get stuck to the inside, and it's hard to move around.
Yeah.
But heat, sometimes it gets to me because it gives me stomach aches if I haven't eaten or drank.
Do your friends at school know what you do? Yeah. What do they think about it? They think it's cool?
One of my friends always comes here and I get bouncy bounce tickets and go play there.
Yeah. I guess this one's for both of you, but what do you feel a mascot adds to the game of baseball?
Entertainment.
Yeah.
It's the fans going.
People there's people that I think just come and it's a huge part of their game and they get involved with it.
Yeah.
And like the other night, or last night, I was up in the production room taking a break, and Rick was up there, the GM. And he got the bases loaded. They had the bases loaded, 2 outs, and they could tie the game. He was very, we need this out. We were both on edge. And then we got the 3rd out. We were high-fiving. He's like, now go down there and get them pumped up, And I did. So I went down and, we had the bells going.
Everything.
Cool.
What's your favorite thing that you do? I know you do the race with the mares and the hot dog race. What's your favorite one of those?
Actually, that's separate. The mayors do their own race.
That's their own
and the
thing.
hot
Oh,
dog.
okay.
I like the base race that I
The
do
one you
with the
just did.
kids
Yep.
That's just him.
because you're on
Yeah.
the field.
I like all the teacher tosses.
Yeah.
I like the pregame because I can work with him
Yeah, we
with
like
the drag,
Yeah.
interact with him, and I mean, it's pretty cool to be able to work, do it with your son.
Yeah.
Those are-
Well.
And then you're kind of you're more on center stage.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
games, you're not interfering kind of with the game.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
So you said you were a teacher. Where do you teach?
I teach 6th grade at Loudonville School.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And do your students
Yeah,
know?
they know.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, they come here and someone will be like, Mr. Springsteen.
Can't wait for the other kids, right?
Okay, southpaw. Like even today, like we had kids, it wasn't school, but they could bring their bags and stuff. And they're like, we're going tonight, Mr. Springsteen. You're going to be there? I'm like, I'm there every game.
So yeah.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah. What do you teach? Science, you said? Or
I teach everything. 'cause
everything.
It's
You're just
elementary.
general. Okay. So generally, you like to work with kids. Definitely, something you're passionate about is.
Yeah, it's cool. I
educate-
like
yeah.
being able to make a difference.
Mhm.
Like teaching is it's huge. And I think 6th grade is a big, it's before they go to junior high, so
Yeah.
it's a big,
It's a big year for kids. Yeah. Yeah.
and I take that serious. Like my kid, I love when my kids come back. And I have kids in college now.
Yeah.
They're working and they come back.
And I say hello. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my mom actually, she's a nurse at Shaker Road Elementary. So, I don't know if you,
That's
you,
where I
you,
went.
that's my mom. Yeah. So,
She's a nurse there?
yep,
You must know her
What's her
then.
name?
Mrs. Mino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With curly hair.
Mhm.
I go there a lot.
So you know Mr. Dollard and everybody. Yeah.
Oh, I went there.
You went there. Yeah.
I must have known her.
I'll tell you said hi. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. Well, I guess my first question is, how'd you get started in the mascot business?
It goes way back. I'm a teacher in real life, and I've been teaching. This is my 16th year, and my first year, our school chorus would always go sing the national anthem down at the River Rats. And I'm like a big kid, and I play with the kids, and I thought it'd be cool if I dressed in the rat suit and
This was for the
mingled.
River Rats?
The River Rats
Okay.
when they were here, and so the PTA lady asked. And they were like, people want to skate and drive the Zamboni. No one wants to be why does he want to do it? Has he ever done it? They said, call us. So they called, and they said, have you ever done any mascot? And I said, well, I'm Santa Claus for Catholic Charities. They said, we need a Santa. Come down and do Santa. We'll see how you do. And then I went down. I did 3 games. And the very next game was the game after Christmas. They needed Rowdy. And then it just ballooned. I was Rowdy. And then the Diamond Dogs saw me, and they were like, you need to be our mascot. And then when the Cats came in, so it just kind of
Yeah.
buffaloed from there.
So you said your son is Ribby. So
Yes.
how many kids do you have?
I just have one, so I'm
Just
a
one-
single dad.
just your son?
Yeah. He's next door, so whenever you want him, I can